So, I don't know about you, but my body has just been terrible the last couple months. Since like mid-October, every week's been different. It's been sunny one day, and then it's rainy 2 days later, and then it's snowing, and then it's cold, and then it's nice and hot again, and it's cold, and then it's raining, and snow, and then sun. My body can't keep up. I mean, my joints have felt like 85 for the last 20 years, and it's horrible. I'd never be able to survive the wear and tear of season to season for sports. It just wouldn't happen. Maybe if they could, I might be battling Jose Altuve for title of best second baseman, but nope, can't do it. I mean, this weather has just been so crazy. It's like that Fairly Odd Parents episode.
Right now it's very cloudy, then it'll rain. Tonight I'm predicting hail the size of minivans, the world's largest lightning storm. They'll have a massive earthquake. Tomorrow, if we're still alive, it'll be nice enough to fish.
What I do want to discuss is how weather affects sports. Now, baseball is a summer sport, as you know, and it really only gets rain for the most part. I mean, you do get some frigid October, early November weather, but not really much beyond that. Basketball is an indoor sport, so there's air conditioning in there. I mean, you don't have 100-degree weather anymore at a Lakers-Celtics game that you would see in the 60s to 80s. I mean, those were hot games. Personally, I'm not a fan of the Winter Classic games. I don't think the players really are as well. I remember a few years back, there was a Devils-Rangers Winter Classic game, and it was just probably some of the worst ice I've ever seen. The puck was skipping and sliding and bouncing all over the ice, and the skaters had almost no traction. And the worst part was there's a horrible, horrible glare on the ice from the sun. And had these conditions might have been better, Devils might have won that game. So, I mean, I'm fortunate the Rangers won, but it was one of the worst hockey games I've ever seen. It was just messy and sloppy. It was not very good. Stick to indoors. Now, there are other sports that face weather conditions, but I want to talk mostly about football. And football, you can have freezing, blizzard-like conditions in New England, or you could have nice, sunny Southern California weather, or it could be downpouring in Seattle. You really got to adapt. There's thin air in the Rockies, lower pressure down below. It's just, you really can't prepare. Football is a team sport. Each player needs to be doing what they need to be doing. One of the most infamous weather condition football games is from the 1982-1983 NFL season. It was against the Jets and the Dolphins, dubbed the Mud Bowl. Now, the Mud Bowl was basically, exactly what it was. There was a lot of mud in the game. The Jets' running game was near unbeatable that year. It looked like they were going to win the Super Bowl, but they just had to go through Miami and then reach that, but it was downpouring. When you think Miami, you think, oh, nice weather and sun and old people, and that's not what happened in that game. It was raining before that, and it was terrible, and the grounds crew happened to not properly take care of the field. So the Jets' running game, when it came time to play, was completely neutralized. They couldn't do anything. They got shut out 14-0, and it was a terrible, terrible loss in Jets history. But luckily, karma was on the Jets' side because the Dolphins lost in the Super Bowl to Washington. I think it's always interesting. Weather conditions are part of the game. You got to deal with it. Voldemort, I'll see you on Thursday.